Digi-Dude.
I'm Billiam, and we are the Digi-Dudes! You almost took your horn off there, and then he just fixed that one. Alright, guys, today we are talking about all of the new Dims that are going to be coming out. There's a ton of new Dims that are being released, and pre-orders are out for all of them already. And they've really been putting a lot of effort into the Vital Bracelet, Bandai, which I love. You guys know I've been having a lot of fun with the Vital Bracelet. I've had some troubles here. We're going third time's the charm here with it. But before we do that, let's get into some fun stuff that we have going on and our squad update. So, squad update. Only thing I have going right now is the Vital Bracelet, actually. I pulled out my Pendulum Z Nightmare Soldier here that I'm about to start it back up and run that, but I just haven't started the egg yet. So let's check out who I have. I've currently got, it's hard to see here, I can never get this thing to focus, Wargreymon, who is the child level on the Volcanic Beat Dim. I'm going for Bergermon this time. I haven't raised a Bergermon yet, and I thought that'd be cool because I like Bergermon.
But how's Bergermon like a fire Digimon?
It is literally a bird made out of fire. It is a flaming bird.
I know.
Of course it fits with the fire Digimon.
I know.
And the other day I went out to my local Dollar Tree, which is a dollar store around us, and I found these super cool Digimon folders from the early 2000s.
And I have the Tai Chi one and the matte one.
Yeah, you got those for back to school because you needed 2 folders for school.
Yeah.
So, I've got the Tai, the Yamato, Sora, Izzy, TK, and Mimi and Joe get one shared folder, which is kind of lame. And on the side here, it has their partner Digimon, and it goes back and forth between both theirs. And on the back of this one, it's got Matt and TK here. So I think they kind of cheaped out on that one, because on the back of all these, they all have like their own thing. Like, he has Greymon going here, and then there's Gurumon on that one. We got Bergermon on Sora's. Izzy's on the back of his, and then we have Kawagumon in a black gear on the back of TK's. So those two kind of seem like out of place, these guys here. But they're really cool. And I thought they'd be fun. And I picked up an extra one of Tai Chi here and Agumon because they're gearing up for another giveaway coming up soon. I'm not quite sure what we're going to do or how we're going to do it yet. But I've just been collecting a bunch of little things I can put together for you guys. So, with that, let's get right into the episode, and let's check out the first Dim. So this one actually has a release date of a couple of days from posting this episode here. So this one is going to be the next one that is going to come out, and we have it pre-ordered. We're excited about it. So let's check it out. Up here. Boom. It is Hermits in the Jungle and New Metal Empire. I like the packaging on this one. What do you think of the packaging?
Cool.
I know you're a big fan of the color red, so I figured the Dims being red, you'd really like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's check out. There we go. The line for the Digimon here. So your child level is going to be Palamon on this one, but we do get 2 new Digimon on this Dim. We're going to get a new Perfect level and a new Ultimate level Digimon, and they look super awesome.
Oh, there's Harukenimon.
Yeah, it's got Harukenimon on this Dim. And it's got Vegemon on there, which Vegemon's a cool Digimon. It does have some of the new Wing Guardians Pendulum Z Digimon on there, like Tropiusmon, which I think is really cool. I like that a lot. And as you guys know, I love seeing new Digimon coming out. So for the fact that we had 2 brand new Digimon on this Dim is super awesome.
I really like Harukenimon. I have a Harukenimon.
Yeah, you do.
And also, there's 2 flower Digimon right there.
Yeah, they've got Blossomon and Lilymon here. There's a lot of really cool Digimon. This is a nice plant-based Digimon. Alright. So then now we got New Metal Empire going over here in its line.
all the metal empires out here look so cool.
They do look really cool. So I'm personally a big fan of Wargreymon. I think he's a super awesome looking Digimon. And a really powerful Digimon if you guys actually know the Digimon lore behind him. We do have some new Digimon from the Pendulum Zs. We've been seeing a lot of them on these Dims.
Oh, look, it's armored. It's armored. What's his name again?
Oh, you mean the armored looking version of Ogremon there. I forget that Digimon's name right now.
Metal Ogremon!
Or as Digi-Dudes calls him, Metal Ogremon. I'm really excited about seeing Metal Mamimon on this. I love Metal Mamimon, a nice OG Digimon there. There's a lot of Digimon that are being seen on this isn't really considered a traditional VPET, but more traditional VPET for the first time. Like we have the Cross Wars, Metal Greymon there. We got Z-Greymon, Blastamon there. They're pretty neat. Alterius Blastamon, I forget exactly how to pronounce his name there.
But
the Beetle guy from Cross Wars. He has a really cool form there in the perfect level, and I really like that guy. As the first time I saw him was on this Dim. I was not familiar with him until I saw this Dim information come out and the release for it.
Metal Ogremon!
So, what I want to know from you guys is which one of these Dims should we run first? So when we do get them, we are going to do an unboxing like always, and we're going to do a Digi Diary.
Daddy?
Yeah.
When we get them,
Mm-hmm.
you should start with Metal Ogremon!
He wants me to do the new Metal Empire one. Personally, I like the lineup on the Hermits in the Jungle more, so we are torn. So I want to know from you guys in the comments, which one should we start first? And then if you guys got it yourself, I want to know which ones you guys are going to be running also first. All right, so now let's move on to something else that's coming out this month too, but we don't actually have a release date on it exactly yet. It just said for this month. Is the Gotcha Machine Dims, which were 4 sets of Dims focusing on one Digimon, and they are a very linear evolution. It's basically like the Shadow Howl or the Black Roar Dim, where it just digivolved into one certain evolution line, except it changed it up once you hit the ultimate level. Then you had 3 options you can go into for the ultimate level. So let's start with Dim number 1 as they are numbered, which is the Guilmon Dim. I think it's really lame for the fact that they used...
Like what? What for you? Because there's actually something that I think that's a little lame. Because
Alright, so you want Daddy to start with what I think, and then you're going to go what you think?
yeah.
Okay, so I think it's kind of lame that they have Chaos Dukemon here and Dukemon. He's just a palette swap. If for it being a linear evolution like this, I think having a different Digimon in there, like Megidramon, would have been much cooler versus having Chaos Dukemon. But that's me personally. I'm also not a big fan of Dukemon overall. He's a cool Digimon, but not my favorite Digimon. But what were you thinking?
I don't really like how you don't really get to pick your Digimon. Like, no matter what, you're gonna get this Digimon.
Yeah, you like to have a lot more options with your Digimons and your virtual pets, right, buddy?
Yeah, but Daddy, and also, what is this based off of the Gotcha Machine?
Because you didn't, when you got these, you bought them on Premium Bandai Japan, and you didn't know which one you were buying. So that's why it's based off the Gotcha Machine idea there, is that you made a purchase, and then you randomly got one. We did order some of these. I didn't order this one, because again, I'm not a big fan of it. But I ordered mine off of Japan Yuan, so I was able to pick the exact Dim I wanted.
Daddy?
So now we're going to go to Dim 2, which is the Impmon Dim, the one I did buy.
And my favorite.
It's got one of my all-time favorite Digimon on there, Wizardmon. And as we've talked about a few times on the channel, for my perfect evolution line, it goes my partner, Pico Devimon, Wizardmon, Woromonzimon, Puppetmon. And that's my partner Digimon in his evolution line. So once I saw one with Wizardmon on it, I was very excited. And honestly, who doesn't love Beelzemon?
And also my favorite one, I actually got, let me count the ones I actually like. 7 of them I really like.
7 out of the 8 Digimon you really like?
Yes.
Yes. So we end up...
and that's Tamon, Yanmon, Impmon, sorry, Tai-Chi.
He falls down a lot.
Sorry, Tai-Chi. That guy that I don't know.
Renamon.
Renamon. Beelzemon, Blasphemon, and Beelzemon Burst Mode.
Yeah, so as they were pretty much named everybody on there, we do have regular Beelzemon. We have Beelzemon Armored, is what he's named as. And then, again, from the Cross Wars, or Fusion Wars for the dub. And then we have Beelzemon Blast Mode there.
Is like that armored one I called like Beelzemon Armored?
Yep, that's what he's referred to as.
Oh.
Alright, so now we're going to go with number 3, which is the Renamon Dim. Once again, this one has a palette swap Digimon on there. And for not getting much out of the Dim, with being a linear, only having 8 possible Digimon on there, using palette swaps is kind of a letdown in my opinion. But that's just me. If you guys love Renamon, I know you are happy to see this and get it. So let's move on to the number 4, which is Monodramon. A lot of people weren't very excited about this one. I can see why. Monodramon wasn't a huge part of Tamers, story-wise. The character and his tamer itself is a huge portion of the Digimon lore and backstory. He's been in many different mangas, video games. A lot of it focuses around him. And it's the same character throughout all of it. It's been made canon by Digimon there. But the fact that you have 3 different forms of Justicemon, where only his arm changes, a lot of people thought that was kind of lame. Which I personally got this one. I think it's cool. I like Justicemon. I think he's a cool guy. He's kind of a henshin type of character there. And I'm a big henshin fan of Kamen Rider and Super Sentai and Power Rangers. So I think it's kind of cool, and the fact that it kind of references that and refers to them. Okay, now we are moving on to the next set of Dims that are supposed to be released.
One of my favorite, the Mad Black War and the True Shadow Howl.
Yes. So I mentioned before and how they had, if you guys didn't know, the Black Roar and Shadow Howl Dims, which were released early with the Vital Bracelet as special Dims that were pre-release Dims that had a very linear evolution line on them. You just went straight into the next one, and then you could raise the 2 and Joggers together to get Omegamon Zord. Well, these are full versions of that. So let's check out the first one, which is the Mad Black Roar. And like I said here, it's a full Dim now. Personally, I waited. I didn't get the original ones because I heard that these were going to be released, and I do have these pre-ordered also. Honestly, almost everything on this list we have pre-ordered. I was really looking forward to this Dim. I think it's got a really awesome lineup. Everybody, I think, pretty much in the fandom is a huge Black Wargreymon fan. He's a super awesome Digimon. I love OG Digimon. And it's got some good OG Digimon on here, too. Which one's your favorite on this Dim?
It's Virus Time Metal Greymon, Megamon Zor, to Black Wargreymon, Skull Greymon, Black Greymon, and Black Agumon.
There's a lot of awesome Digimon on here. Okay, so now let's go to the True Shadow Howl. Which there's some cool Digimon on this Dim. I was really surprised with some of the Digimon they chose for this one. I didn't expect it when I first saw it.
There's actually a lot less like evil Digimon on here.
It's more of kind of beast kind of Digimon is what it is.
Yeah,
and kind of like kind of canine looking Digimon. Like it's got Cerberusmon, a couple different Garurumons, Wargreymon, Sagittarius mode, Shadow Wargreymon, and
to me, the evolution on here is a little lot off with like the style of this dim. Like first, I would expect more like evil Digimon.
Yeah?
Yeah, a little bit more like dark Digimon. Like the other.
Yeah, the other one does seem a little more dark than this dim does.
Yeah, this is more like Beast.
Exactly. Alright, Bata Baby wanted to join us, so here he is. Okay, so now moving on to the next dim, which is a special one, is the Dynasty of Evil Dim, which comes with an actual dim case, which is the first time we've seen anything like that so far. We don't know what Digimon are going to be on this dim yet. The only one we know is Wizardmon because he's on the front there. But let's check out the dim and the dim case. So this is what the dim's going to look like here with its case, which I think the dim itself looks cool and it's got a cool like look to the card that goes with it.
Yeah, me too. I think so too.
But the case is pretty cool. And the case opens up and it stores 5 dims in there. And it kind of slides open like that. And on the back side of it, you can store your dim cards in there. I really like how it's got that like pulse zigzag thing that connects the two. I think that's a cool design. I have this one also pre-ordered. So that's going to be cool. I'm looking forward to that. I also need another dim case. My dim case is now getting awfully full here. So we got a lot more dims coming. How many new dim case?
Yes.
Alright, so now we got one of the dims that I am looking forward to the most. The Medarot Digital Monster dim.
I am a Medarot. I am a Medarot.
So, if you guys weren't familiar what this is and what is going on with it, or even familiar with Medarots. Medarots was another manga and anime airing around the same time originally as Digimon. There was a bunch of video games made with it and everything, and toys and games. I was a big Medarots fan as a child, and a few years back, as an April Fool's joke, Digimon and Medarots both created a Digimon version of Medarot characters and a Medarot version of Digimon characters and released them on their official pages as new Digimon and new Medarots. And it was just an April Fool's joke. So this year, on April Fool's Day, they released this dim, which I have pre-ordered. I'm very much looking forward to this dim. I think it's super cool. So let's check out the actual Digimon on it. So this one, you don't start out as a Digitama here. You start out as a damaged metal, which is like the soul of your Medarot. And then you become a complete metal. And then you have your tin pad, which is your child level on this one, which is like your skeleton of your Medarot. And then you would build and put different armors on your Medarot there for battle. So we have the two main characters for Medarots here. We got Ryokushu, and if I'm pronouncing it correctly, and we have Medabi. And it's them as an incomplete form, and then as a complete form. And then at the end here, we have Omega Knight. Or Meta Knight? I forgot his actual name right now.
What's this one's name again?
Ryokushu, I believe.
Medabi?
And then this one on top is Medabi. Yeah.
The one on top?
Yeah, this is the main character, and that's his rival. Medabi is the main character, and the other one's his rival. So, the two combined versions of them as a Digimon form was the Digimon that was released as the April Fool's joke. And then they came out with Omega Knight, which is the name of the Medarots version of Omegamon up there. And he was released on their site as a April Fool's joke. Well, with the creation of this dim, they also made Medarot versions of Wargreymon and Metal Garurumon there, which are going to be appearing for the first time on this dim. They came out with a couple pieces of artwork for them too, showing them off in like a Medarot battle. They control them with a watch there, and you like say commands to your Medarot through your watch. So they came out with a cool piece of artwork there with kind of like a Tai Chi looking character and a Yamato looking character battling there. I thought it was really cool.
I am Ragashu.
Alright, so now coming to the newest thing going on in Digimon, which everybody's talking about, and I'm pretty sure you guys know about, but if you don't, here's some new info. We are getting a new anime, Digimon Ghost Game, with a new set of 3 protagonists, which had 3 new Digimon partners, and the Digivice V, which is basically the Vital Bracelet, as you can see here. But instead of having the DM on the top of the Vital Bracelet, it has these like V-looking triangles there. It is cross-compatible with all other DIMs, and all new DIMs will work fine with your Vital Bracelet. Nothing there is going to change. But the Digivice V, or Vital Bracelet Digivice V, does have some new updated features, which is it has a sleep mode. So instead of turning off your Vital Bracelet to save your vital values, which a lot of us do, and then having to go through with resetting the date and the time and all that, you can straight up put your Digimon in sleep mode and you'll stop them from losing vital values. So that's really cool. It is going to be 3 new colors. So far, the only one that has been released is this blue here, but it has a new Versus Dim, which is just blue instead of the black one that comes with all the other ones. That's not really anything big. And it does have 3 brand new Digimon. I'm trying to think. There is one more new feature, but again, it's nothing really different or big to the Vital Bracelet. It's not waterproof. It's not any smaller. It doesn't have a better battery life or better heart rate monitoring. Nothing like that. It's just a little software updates, honestly, is what it is. So don't worry about running out and getting this one if you guys have one already. Everything's pretty much the same, unless that sleep mode's a big deal to you. That's really the main thing that's going to be a change to it. But they are releasing the DIMs separately, so you don't need to buy the new Vital Bracelet to get the new Gamamon DIM. So far, we don't know anything about it, except that it looks like this, and it has the new flagship Digimon for the anime, Gamamon, this cute little Triceratops-looking Digimon.
Yeah, he is cute.
And then, also being released a month later afterwards, is going to be the Digimons for Angoramon and Jellymon DIMs, which is going to be a 2-pack for the other 2 main character Digimon. We have pre-ordered all 3 of them, so when they do come, we will be having them. I'm assuming, honestly, the anime is probably going to drop around the same time as the the new Digivice V, as they're calling it in the anime. So the new Digivice is going to be a Vital Bracelet, so that's really cool. And I think it's going to drop around the same time. I'm not sure on that. If you guys know or any more information you want to help people with, and share it in the comments, please.
Mama?
So with that, there was one more set of DIMs that was released, but then now called back. And we don't have a release date for them, and we don't know when they're going to be coming back out again, which is the Digimon Tamers Anniversary Set, which is pretty much the same as the ones we are getting this month, but with the addition of Terriermon and no more Monodramon and no more Impmon.
Why is there no more Impmon?
Because these are the 3 main characters, as you remember, right?
Yes.
Alright, yeah, so that's all they're really the same, pretty much. Let's look at each DIM, because they did drop that with it. We have our Guilmon DIM and our close-up on it. And then we have the roster, which, as you can see, has all of the same Digimon on it pretty much, except it doesn't have the Chaos Dukemon. It has our Megidramon there, which is a really cool Digimon, but it's all the still same Digimon. There's a lot of palette swap Digimon on there. Like, we have that orange Growlmon there, and orange Mecha Growlmon there. So there's a lot of repeat Digimon here. It does have the Devas, though, and that's kind of a theme going with each of the DIMs. So we have a good look of our Terriermon DIM there. And now let's look at the actual DIM. This one's new and original, because we haven't seen this yet. It does have Cherubimon Fall Down Mode and Holy Mode there. Mecha Galmon, I believe is in. I forget it, honestly. Terriermon's big robot-y ultimate form there. But then we go into the Renamon Dim, which it looks cool. I like the look of the whole Dim in the case there and the card that goes with it. But again, the Dim itself is pretty much the same. This one's even more alike to the other Gotcha Machine one than the Growlmon one, than the Guilmon one was.
Cool! There's Ice Devamon!
It does have Ice Devamon, which kind of meant that one episode where Ice Devamon showed up to Rika there and tried to convince her to be her partner.
Well, tried controlling her to be his partner because he tried mind controlling her.
You're right, which I know you're a big fan of that episode. It's like your favorite episode.
Yeah.
So, this one has a lot more palette swaps on it too. It's pretty much half the Dim, at least, in my opinion, is either the same as the Gotcha one or repeated, which a lot of people were upset about. So, we don't have any direct confirmation or info, but a lot of people are saying that basically because of the backlash of people being upset about who bought the Gotcha Machine ones and now having these ones released are, because a lot of people spent a lot of money on those Gotcha Machine ones to get the Dim that they wanted and got a lot of repeats on it. So I can understand why these people be very upset over this, these being released. So they called them back and they said they're going to be re-releasing them and reworking on them, which I don't know if that means new squads or maybe there's a manufacturing error on them or what. But we'll keep our fingers crossed and we'll see what happens in the future. These ones I did not order, not because I don't like Digimon Tamers, but they both were released at the same time as the Ghost Game Dims, and my wallet could only afford so much. That is going to be the end of the Dims there. That's pretty much all we got going so far with upcoming Dims. So Bandai pretty much has Dims set to release going from now all the way up into the beginning of the year. They pretty much have been coming out every month now, and which I'm really happy with how Bandai has really committed to the Vital Bracelet. We didn't just get it and then get a couple of Dims. We are getting tons of Dims and lots of support, and it's getting its own anime pretty much. So that's really awesome, and I'm really enjoying the Vital Bracelet, so I think it's cool to keep on seeing a lot more coming with it. Debbie-Dude, now I want to know from you, which is your favorite Dim of the ones coming out?
Metal Empire, Dynasty of Evil, and
And the Imon Dim?
Yes.
I'd say the one I'm looking forward to the most, honestly, is that Metarots Dim. I think the whole idea behind the April Fool's joke that got turned into a real thing is super cool. I like the cross-franchising going on there. I really liked Metarots as a kid, and I love Digimon, as you guys know. So I think that's one I'm looking forward to a lot. I'm really curious to see what's going to happen with the Dynasty of Evil. I'm hoping it doesn't turn into a Impmon repeat like we are seeing with these Tamer ones that were going to be released and now pulled back for now. There was a lot of, basically it just reused the same evolution line, just threw in a bunch of extra Digimon. I'm really hoping we don't get that with the Dynasty of Evil, because that's the one I'm looking forward to as a regular Dim the most. I'm really hoping we're going to get Pico Devamon as the child level Digimon. That'd be super awesome.
Yeah, I would love that. And I would.
And if you guys are loving the Vital Bracelet and all these new Dims like we are, I want to make sure you Giga Blast that like button.
And touch the the subscribe button down below.
If you want to hear more from us, we greatly appreciate it. And do you know what time it is now?
What?
A Digi-Duel time!
No, I thought it was lollipop time.
Lollipop time? Ooh, we do have some special lollipops upstairs. Afterwards, we can have lollipops. All right, so this Digi-Duel is with a friend of mine on Instagram there. I posted the other day a picture of all of our Loosemon collection and challenged everybody out there on Instagram. Yeah, you tell them, Bata Baby. Challenged everybody out there who thinks they can take down the leader of the 7 Demon Lords. So Crest of Friendship stepped up to the plate and sent us a code for his Megidramon X. So which Loosemon do you think we should battle with over here? Should we go with Satan mode or Loosemon X? Because he's a perfect. He's an ultimate level Digimon, so let's leave out regular Lucemon because he's only a perfect level Digimon. But which one do you think we should go with, Debbie Dude?
I think the strongest one, and that's Lucemon X.
All right, go with Lucemon X here. All right, here we go. Lucemon X, max level here against Megidramon X. We are super ultimate level. So hopefully we can take this for the win here. This is Digi-Dudes Lucemon. Oh, you dodged the hit, and this is an X battle we're doing. As you can see with the close-ups there.
Oh, no.
Oh no, it's a close battle. Who's gonna win? Oh no! We lost it this time, but don't worry. We'll be back with more Digi-Duels next time, and hopefully we'll take the win then. Right, Debbie Dude?
Yeah, and also, congratulations.
It was Crest of Friendship. Congratulations to you. All right. So with that, I'm going to be posting more challenges on Instagram. Make sure you follow us there, the Digi-Dudes on Instagram, if you guys want to be part of our Digi-Duels. We haven't done them in a long time, and we really need to get back in it because Debbie Dude and I love to battle, don't we?
Yes.
Yes. So with that, we will see you guys next time. I hope you have a Digitastic day. From my family to yours, you're the best!